Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails, the second chapter. After a really good night rest, the ladies are ready to work again as bracers and we should be heading towards Roland and see if Agit, Zin and Olivier has done a good job and if they're still on their feet. And of course, we ended with the sound of a bell just before we headed out. So I'm wondering, are there new victims? Maybe even one of our friends, which would make it extremely interesting. But before we do that, I want to try one thing. Because we still have a fishing quest, because we ended with finding one extra fishing spot, which I was very happy with because I would have missed that. So let's see if we can get to Percy. And of course with that, deliver and end this quest. So we can also deliver it back at Roland and finish up all our open side quests. I don't know if we're allowed to, because we were supposed to get back to Roland, but let's see what happens. The town's the other way, Estelle. No time for detours, so let's just hurry back to the guild. Alright. Well, you can't blame a guy for trying, right? I'm pretty sure the time window should be okay, but I wanted to see if it could. Was it always this present? Weird. Almost feels like the mist is coming from underneath the town. Could that be it? The sewers, the door that we have never been through. Could they be doing something with the fog there? But yeah, let's go straight to the guild. I just want to see if everything went okay. Morning. Good morning. Ah, good morning. There you are. You slept well last night, I hope? Yeah, thanks. Definitely recharged my batteries. While not necessary, the extra rest was appreciated. Thanks, you too. The night patrol wasn't too rough, I hope? Thank you for doing that. Huh, not at all. We slept in shift, so we're fine. Of course, there's one of us still passed out at the hotel. I'm guessing you mean Olivier? Whoa, so he really did his part last night? That he did. He wouldn't stop complaining, but I think some of it was just for show. He did his job well. Well, we'll be sure to thank him later then. So, what's the situation? Did anything happen overnight? The night patrol may have been a good idea, because we've heard no new reports of people collapsing. But it is as I feared. All of yesterday's victims are still out cold and still completely unresponsive. Oh man, that's awful. Also, do we know of any changes to the fog? I swear it's thicker than it was yesterday, but at this point I'm not sure I trust myself to make a judgment. No, it's definitely getting thicker. Not only that, but we do have reports of the size of the cloud expanding as well. The entirety of the Malga Trail is now blanketed all the way to the mine entrance, apparently. Really? Crap. Well, if this gets much worse, keeping people safe will be impossible. Well, it's not all bad news. Between the reports from us and others, the Royal Army's agreed to dispatch 2 full squads here. They'll take over the defense of the city proper. Really? Sweet. Yes, they'll be coming from Bose over the Verte Bridge. That'll be a relief. If the army can take care of the city, that leave us free to investigate the entire region. Right on. This gives us the chance we need to find that Ouroboros clown and barrier. My guess is that our suspect must be concealing herself in the region's more remote areas. But that gives us a huge amount of ground to cover. Yeah, Roland as a region isn't that big, but just the 7 of us can search the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. I wonder if there's anything specific we should do. Well, on that note, How about I press gang you into helping with the evacuation of civilians to the city? Evacuation? Well, it seems all but certain that the coup must occur within the fog, and now the fog's reach is growing. Like I said, we received more word earlier that it reached the Malga mine, and it also reached the Perzel farm. Oh, the Perzel farm too now? I see. So we need to bring the Perzels and the miners back into the city, where the army unit can keep them safe then. Yes, you can consider it a guild-assigned mission, pay and all. Think you could do that before you go looking for them? Keeping the CV safe does take priority, I guess. As I remember, the mine is some distance from the city, yes? And it sounds like the same is true of this Perzel farm. If that's the case, it would be wise to split into 2 groups. We need to take all 7 of us to one location. As much as I'm sure Will and Cher Perzel would love to see a small army of braces show up at the door, I do agree. Well, speaking of which, can we go to the farm then? It's run by the family of an old friend. Ah, I see. Agit, Olivier and I will evacuate the mine then. Yes, sounds like a plan. Come on, let's go haul Blondie out of bed. Not necessary. He's already here. Haul me out of bed? What a cruel summoning is this? Ah, you're awake. Why are you strumming your lute? Ah, my rose, but the weather casts a pale on men's heart this day. I thought to perhaps brighten the mood a little with a lovely serenade. Consider it a ray of sunshine, piercing through the gloom courtesy of Olivier Lenheim. How the hell can you be so cheery so early? It does sound like you were actually doing your part out there though. I'll admit, you can be a good guy when you want to be, Olivier. Indeed, well done. I merely did my duty as a gentleman and a defender of love. To be honest, I had thought about stopping by Estelle's home while I was on patrol. For a small visit. But the fog was so thick I could barely even find the city gate. It was a tragedy, I tell ya. Seriously? Just when I was reversing my opinion of you? Let me get Olivier up to speed. Ah, a very Brazier-like mission, Very well, allow me to help. Come, let us away to the farm with the fair lady. We said you're coming with us. The hell, are you getting it wrong on purpose at this point? Ooh, I didn't realize you wanted me so badly, Agit. Why, if you keep being that forceful, you'll scare me away, my lover. Okay, hang on, I'm not your... What, lover? I didn't know you were. Tita, don't listen to a word he says, okay? And, well, so much for any hope of taking this job seriously. It's better than being too serious. Anyway, if we fulfilled our tomfoolery quotient for the day, we really should get to work. Yeah, we should. Really. We're off to the mine then. Farewell for now, fair ladies. Right, we should go to Perzel farm on the double. After you, Estelle. Hey Estelle, you said a friend of yours lives there, right? Uh-huh, he's an old friend from Sunday school, named Theo Perzel. She lives out there with the rest of her family, her grandfather Franz, her grandmother Hannah, and her twin sibling Will and Cher. We will be escorting miners, not counting Tita. She is armed, so we'll have to stay alert on this one. Well, we're off, Aina. Good luck out there. Hell yeah. Tita is armed. She can take out an entire army of monsters alone with her gun. I'm really sure of it. Okay, still along. No new quest. That's mainly the reason why I looked at it. And of course, as always, we will try to get out of town once again. Your job is to help evacuate everyone at Perzel farm. Been a while since you visited, right? Remember to turn south once you've gone west on Milch Main Road. The fog's gotten even worse since yesterday. It's nearly impossible to see through. I know you might think you know the way, but The fog won't make it easy on you, so proceed with caution. Well, about not have been there for a long time. I actually checked up on them when we were checking out the fog. Yeah, I'm a good bracer. And even a better friend, I know. Okay, is there anyone upstairs now that everyone's gone? Nope. Just a lonely bucket near the flowers, that's it. Okay, so technically I don't think we need to deck out our 2 new ladies, but why not? We might as well. What do we have that they might be interested in? 428 to 468. That's a really decent increase. And for her, same. Still a small area, but I'll take it. Fiber shirt is okay. Ceram coat will still be necessary for Tita. Yeah, I think the one that Chloe's wearing is probably from Zin, that we exchanged for something else. And of course, a new pair of shoes for Tita as well, because we gave Chloe the massively increasing magic shoes. For the rest, I think we can keep that. Yeah, that's not too bad. No, not ornaments, clothing. Let's quickly change that. Oh. Yeah, I think it should be the right one, yes. Alright. She can keep her slippers, just need a new blade to poke a little better. Alright, what is the ornament situation? Well, I think we should be able to get an HP 3 at least. I think we have enough blue to do that. And I think we definitely can attack and get an attack 3, but I think that's about it. Maybe evade even. I think with impede we're getting the same thing that I had with Sherazade before. It's nice, the impede, but like I said, once we want to impede somebody, we usually just use an impede attack. So then this has no purpose. So shall we give her the shield for? I think she doesn't need the magic increase, and this will increase her wind value too by a lot. And then evade 3 for the extra agility, which doesn't hurt. See enemy from a distance. Isn't that the one that... No, Hazen heal should be fine. So just attack for her. Okay, so let's get that from the factory. And then we should be done to move it along. I came to get the photos from my trip developed. I can't go anywhere thanks to the fog, so I figured I might as well look over my photos. And there's a lot of things that will make great photos here, like Roland's clock tower. In this weather, I'd basically just be wasting my photo quartz though. The fog outside is as bad as ever. I lived here a long time, but I've never seen anything like this. Hey, good morning. Well, sorta good anyway. Fog's as bad as ever. It seems like in some places it might even be worse than yesterday, huh? Man, oh man, when will the blue sky return? Trust me, we're doing everything we can to expedite it. She still has 2 left, 2 very expensive ones. It looks like the green is a little bit spent. Tita, she has S1, and yeah, all of them are pretty cheap. It's mainly because she's not a real magic user. No means to offend her, but she's more like a cannon. So, shall we do this and spend the rest on getting the quartz? And I think the other one is attack 3. I don't think we have evade for it. No, it's evade 3. She's already wearing that. So that's fine. And we are slightly short of getting another EP cut 3, so we're gonna leave that for later. So let's equip the new stuff and see what kind of new abilities we might have gained from that. Possibly, I don't know for sure, but we'll see. So this way, we already increased a lot of capabilities for our team already. That's really nice. Mine 3 is already good. Alright, let's see. So we got the big old group heal, we got the all heal, we got the revive, and the group cure status. Very big area, that's always really nice. We might want to see if we can get an earth wall in here as well at some point. Just for later stock. Petrified cloud, that's good. Diamond dust, I like that. Blue ascension. So not much difference, I think. Yeah, she's one more of the basic magic stuff, because magic is not her forte. We just want to make sure that she has at least a area attack, in case we come across enemies that are really good against physical attacks. Alright. I'm thinking, God, it does look like the entire town is a little bit mixed up again with the people standing anywhere else with new text. I will not go everywhere, but there are some people I want to talk to right now, and we can talk to the rest on the next episode. Welcome to Ridden General Goods. The fog may still be terrible, but we're sticking it out to serve our customers. Please take a look over anything you like. Huh, not bad. Morning, Estelle. Fog's still thick as a wall today, huh? Oh yeah, I'm sure you've seen her, but there's a girl working outside, right? That's Kitty. She's helping around the store for now. Well, it's basically a short-term part-time job until the scheduled liner resumes service. Mm-hmm. And if you like her, maybe for a little bit longer. I'm starting to sound like his mother. Ugh. Oh, Kitty's going to be working in the store from this point forward. I can hear her cheerful voice from here. It feels nice to have someone like her around. Don't count your chickens just yet, Mom. We only are getting started just now. Alright, let's talk to them too, since we've already been here to shop. Good morning, Elgar. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everyone. At it bright and early, hey? Yeah, seriously. I wish I was still in bed. Well, given how late you stayed up, it's no surprise. Welp, time to show off how tough a brazier can be to your subordinates. Look at the other conditions seem stable for now. I hope they wake up soon, but us fretting won't make that happen any faster. You'll better not overdo it yourself, you hear? If you collapse, we won't get anywhere. We'll be fine, don't worry. Even Estelle's an experienced full brazier now. Well, I've still got a long way to go to compare to Shara. If you still got the energy to compliment your superior, then you should be fine. Well then, good luck with the investigation. We're expecting good news. Yeah, leave it to us. So nice, so supportive. Oh, good morning. You're all up early, aren't you? I'm sure things must be hard investigating this case, but don't overdo it. If you collapse, I just couldn't bear it. I'll take care. Just like her overly fretting mom. Okay, so these are the ones that I wanted to at least talk to before we went out. There's one place I want to look to as well, because we did get steam out of the sewer, and the more I think about it, the sewer would be the perfect place to hide, right under the noses of everyone in the city. Even if it is there, I don't know if we'll find anything, but I just want to check out that door really quick. The door is locked. Alright, like I said, it's a gut feeling I'm having. That's the only reason why I want to check it real quick. Alright, let's get out of here and see if we can get out of town. Alright, right back into town. So let's see if we can leave, or if we only are allowed to go down the right road. No, they're letting us leave. Alright, let's see if we can meet up with Percy. Because we're not going to any new region or anything like that. Unless It's long because we are going to a new area where the bandits are hiding, and there might be a fishing spot there too. Well, if we do check the list, it does say it's still on long, right? I think I might wait one more segment. Let's have a quick look around the Brazier Guild to see if it's actually long. I think it was. Because that's actually not a bad reasoning, is it? Look, if they are in the sewers and we go behind the door, there might be more water, and with more water, there might be other fishing spots where there might be more for the quest. Because I'm thinking about the situation we had in Ruin with Dorothy, that we could have get a better score for a mission, but I didn't know she was coming, and therefore I didn't know we could have a better photographer helping us with that. It was, by the way, in Trails, the first chapter. I want to prevent it if I can by waiting a little bit. If it's long, we should have at least 2 or 3 extra scenes before we get cut off. At least I think so. So we can definitely do that. And of course, if it is in Mistwald, with the area we saw a notification, the same applies there. There could be more water. With more water, there could be more fishing spots. So I think my reasoning is sound in this one. Yeah, it is long. Okay. So let's head for Perzel Farm. Yeah, the kids are all in the house, isn't it? I think that's a wise choice. Are the enemies still about? Yes, they are. Yeah, let's skip the monsters for now, because we've seen all of them. Ooh. Oh, hey! Is the army? It is. Who's... Men, halt. Mr. Ashton, hi. Estelle, hello. And Sherazad's with you, I see. You're on some guild work, I take it? Yeah, we are, you see. Wait. Squad's coming to guard Roland? Is that? Yes, that's us. We'll be protecting the city, along with reinforcements from the Haken Gate. I see. Thank you, sir. Oh, not at all. The duty of the Royal Army is to protect Her Majesty's subjects. How's Roland doing? Well, the fog's getting thicker, but there haven't been any new coma cases. I'm sorry, Mr. Ashton. Yes, about Luke. From what I've been told, he simply isn't waking up. There's no threat to his life, otherwise. You don't need to avoid the topic for my sake. But, right now, we both need to focus on our jobs. I suspect that the best way we can help save Luke. Mr. Ashton, that is very true. Ashton, please take care of the city for us. Absolutely, leave it to us. Men, listen up. Roland is directly ahead. I want patrol teams to begin their rounds the instant our boots hit the pavement. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Well, you can say what you want, but he is extra motivated, definitely. Is that Luke's? Yeah, Mr. Ashton is Luke's father. I'm sure he's really beside himself with worry, but he's trying not to show it. He seems like a very strong, kind man. He is. We'll have to do our best too. Come on, Perzel Farm isn't too far ahead, if I remember correctly. Come on, Sherazad, it's been not that long since we paid a visit. Sorry, I just had to attack it because if it attacks me, it would have been a surprise attack. And if I can prevent it, you know we have to. Let's put them into place. I think we can use some magic here, right? So just napalm the shit out of them? I think we can. Look at all the blue magic. Wonderful. Let's go for a nice big old petrified cloud. Yeah, we know they can do this, so let them. Okay, not impeded, and we still haven't figured out what the status is that they add to it. Could be petrify, who knows? Let's see. I'm gonna do a craft with you. Just because. And hopefully the critical with Chloe to finish off. Yes, exactly as I hoped. Nicely done, ladies.
Well, that takes care of that.
Maybe one quick heal, just to make sure. Because we don't know what we are gonna find when we reach the Perzels. Damn, it really is a lot thicker, isn't it? There was no fog last time we were here, but let's compare it with what we've seen before of the mist. Fog. Is there actually a difference between fog and mist? Because to me, in Dutch, mist is fog. But in English, is that the same thing? I wonder, maybe it's just an origin thing from how the fog is created that determines whether it's a fog or a mist. Oh well. Oh man, there wasn't even any fog here yesterday. Yes, let's go explain the situation to Mr. Perzel. I doubt even France would try and go and make a delivery out in this mess. Well, I hope anyway. Well, knowing Perzel, I don't know. Oh god, she's here. That was... No! Shira! Come on. I think I was right in healing our team up a bit. What the... What the heck are these? Monsters made of... fog? What? We have no time for debate. Take them down. Alright, what do we call them? Definitely a boss fight. Alron. Monsters born from the fog. Weapon attack almost never hits. Can emit poison gas, so only Shira is technically in trouble, I think. Alright, so what they're saying is use earth magic as much as you can, unless you're feeling lucky. Do you, punk? No. So let's see, do everyone has some... No, not everyone has some earth magic. The rest is of course down, so it has no purpose. So we gotta go with other than the basic elementals, so I mean shadow and light. Ah yeah, let's go try a spear. This probably doesn't work, but it doesn't hurt to try, does it? Stone impact. Well, I think I can just go for the area attack, just in case they'll move closer to us. Or do we want... No, just single targets. If that's the case, I want to have more of a group attack. Maybe Petrify will work. Because I am interpreting them as a boss, but it could just be higher enemies. Alright, another art for you. Yeah, if we now use the whip, will that move? Maybe. Maybe for a later time, if when there's more to it. That's for movement, which I already said that I don't think that's interesting. And is there no magic increase that I have now? I don't think so, do I? Alright, so we can just use some basic earth magic if we wanted to. An area petrified clouds. Yeah. That leaves our beautiful Chloe. What can you do? And again, just trying to look through it, see if there's anything interesting in here. Clock up. I think I want to give it to herself, because she is technically at this moment our most powerful magician. No, 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 no. Impede attacks on enemies that cannot be hit with physical attacks. That's just cruel. It means we need to use our whip a little bit more prolific. So shall we then... I think we should just keep using magic. At least for until Charizard comes up. Because at least two of them will be able to do it then. a single. I do want to go with my gate then. Oh, too far apart, really. Area is bigger, but it doesn't carry the same weight, does it? Because of the elemental strength they have. They don't have a lot. I think the fact that they have such a high evade is what makes them hard. But for a cloud, that will definitely work. They're not too fast anyway as well. I'm just trying to feel out the room a little bit on what they can do. Yeah, we're not getting resist, but it doesn't mean they're weak against it. Because it's just a small percentage, of course. Good, back to 200. And that's still in front. Well, maybe we should try to raise morale. It should work for magic as well. They're a little bit extra gutsy. Let's go with attack. Especially seeing her capabilities. So a single target will work. If it's big, she will go past it. I want to do it. Because I want to use the whip that Charizard has to bring the rest of the people in front again. Because now is the perfect time to use it. Unless they're already dead.
Well, that takes care of that.
I wasn't even watching their HP. I think I overanalyzed that a little bit too much. Did we beat them? Yes, but they were simply a roadblock. We need to find the Perzels now. Right. Alright, shall we look outside first to see if anyone is working out in the fields? Because I can't imagine if it's one person doing this that they would make the entire family sleep. It needs to be someone that's separate from the rest. Unless the entire family is separate. So if they do make the entire family sleep, there still is nobody that can basically testify to what's happening. Oh no. No. Mr. Perzel? Cher? Will? Mrs. Perzel? Theo? No. No! I'm sorry, Estelle. They're all asleep. The ones over here are too. No. We failed again. Estelle, I'm sorry. Damn it all. It looks like whoever is doing this knew what we were planning. That woman in black? There's no doubt in my mind. Estelle, let's carry them to bed. Can you show us where their rooms are? Yeah. Right, they're in bed at least. I wish I had some idea what to do now, though. Estelle, I know this is a shock, but you must put it aside. If you can't, you won't be able to help them. But it's all because I'm no good at this. I'm not even half the bracer my father is. I've put everyone in so much danger because I'm useless. Okay. This crisis in confidence, that's not Estelle. She's more than qualified for doing what she is. Damn it. Damn it. I've acted all strong and confident, but it's all just an act. How am I supposed to fix something like this? Estelle? Oh yeah. She needed that. Ah, Charizard? Estelle? We're all a pack of fools, Estelle. I make mistakes constantly myself, but it doesn't mean I'm going to give up. Agit, Zin, and yes, even Cassius. We all do what we can, even as we're painfully aware of our own shortcomings. Even Dad? I wonder, do you remember how Cassius didn't make it in time when your mother died? He has never forgiven himself for that, but he still overcame it to walk the path of a bracer. He never stopped moving forward and always did what he could to protect the people most important to him. Even in the army, he's still striding forward day by day, even if he's uncertain. So Estelle, what will you do? You don't need to overthink it. Just go with what you're feeling deep inside tells you. One step at a time, Estelle. One step at a time. Just like what you discussed with Shira last night. I don't really have an answer, but I want to keep moving forward. To protect the people most important to me. Even if I'm an idiot right now, I can't stop just because I screwed up. That's my Estelle. Sorry, Shira. Guess I'm just an annoying little sister, huh? Oh, don't you worry, honey. Besides, the bigger a pain the kid is, the cuter they are when they're all grown up. Oh, sorry, you two. I didn't mean to make a big scene or anything. I was a bit surprised, but I never realized how close you and Shira are, Estelle. Now I'm kinda jealous. It was inspiring to watch, actually. Aw, hey. But Shira, really, what do we do? We need to get back to the guild house, but I can't just leave Theo and everyone like this. Yeah, I think someone needs to go to town and ask a few soldiers to come so we can carry all of them back to town into the hotel or something. We can't protect them here. It is a problem. One of us is going to have to stay here, but... no worries, I got that covered. It has to be Olivier. Oh, Kevin! To be honest, that's the last one I expected. What is that? Hello, ladies. It's Kevin, remember? Priest, Gralsritter, mad heroism. Man, we just met in Grancel. I wasn't expecting to see you again. Hands off idols at work, I tell ya. What are you doing here, Kevin? Well, it's pretty simple. Last night we got a panicked report about fog, illness, and possibly the end of the world from Father Divine. So in my capacity as one of the Gralsritter, I decided to pop on over and see what's what. Wasn't quite expecting to have to hack my way through monster-infested foggy roads. Only got here late this morning. When I checked in at the hotel, well, first the local Bracer Guild, I heard Estelle's team was over here working, so... Oh, okay, I think I get the idea. Meaning, the Hand of Idios wasn't involved at all and you're just being a creepy stalker again. No. I'll give you that idea. Putting that aside, what do you mean when you say no worries? Oh, right, well, I did overhear you guys talking about staying behind. You all go back, I got this covered. Huh? Are you sure, Father? Hey, this sort of thing is part of a priest's job. I do have some medical training, so leave your friends to me. Oh, thank you, Father Graham. I'm definitely willing to chalk this one up in the Divine Providence column at this point. Alright, let's get back to Roland. Okay, Kevin, please do take good care of everyone. Leave it to me. Well, I don't want to say he's a godsend, but this was pretty timely. All part of the job description. Just leave this to me and head off to the Bracer Guild. Yeah, they're out cold, definitely. I just want to see if that was not the Gambler book. Alright. I guess we're heading back. Yeah, I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Do we want to check on the checkpoint while we're out here? Because it's not really that far away. Seeing as Ashton has come with the squad. It's just a quick look, so couldn't hurt, right? We're a supplementary force for Ashton Group from Hagen Gate. We'll be keeping this gate secure for a while. It's just a temporary assignment, but it's nice to meet you. Well, thank you very much for your service. A number of our supplementary forces went to Roland. Man, if I had a choice, I'd rather take the Roland patrol than be here. Well, to be honest, I don't think there's gonna be a lot going on here. But it's still a very important job. Oh, I was dispatched from the Hagen Gate to act in place of Mr. Ashton. I will be taking command here until his patrol of Roland ends. It seems like anything could happen in that fog. I should order my troop to keep on full guard at all times. I think that might be a wise choice. But good of you to be here, and thanks. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's everything we can watch here, so let's head back to Roland. And they're already in position, that's really nice. I can't relax for a second. I feel like the citizens are watching us. I can so much as yawn by accident. It's gonna be fine, don't worry. Ah, oh, it's you guys. Sweet idios, don't sneak up on a guy like that. Everyone's on edge, wondering if there are any monsters or whatever out in the fog. Well, if you do your job, it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, I think I wanna look at everybody around town. So next time we can go directly back to the guild and see what we can do about the Perzels. I feel awful for him, but I brought Pat back home. I mean, we have no idea what the cause of this is, right? What if it is a contagious disease? Something awful might happen to Pat too. I mean, what Maggie is going through right now breaks my heart, but a parent has to protect her kid. It's not contagious, it's just somebody drugging everyone. I went to see Luke earlier, but Mom dragged me back home. But I'm going to visit him again after I eat. If I'm there, he's gonna want to play, right? So I should go and make him want to wake up. That's actually really sweet. Illogical, but still very sweet. Seems even the Royal Army men are bewildered by this fog. This fog reminds me of those pictures of Mistwald, you know? From the old stories that it was named after. A brave knight walks through the fog but loses the road and in the end forgets even his mission and purpose. Seeing Roland like this reminds me of the old fairy tale. Could that but what's going on? That Ouroboros is experimenting with an old legend? Trying to get the mist of the Mistwald all over town, cause there isn't any mist in Mistwald when we were checking there, was there? Nice hint, man. My son Ashton stopped by a little while ago. After looking in on Luke for a moment, he went right back out on his guard duty. I know his duties are important, but I can tell he's forcing himself. It's his son after all. I'm sure he's besides himself with worry. Yeah, but he's doing everything he can to make things better from what he can do, and that's protecting the town. There's not much as useless as a grounded airship. I want to get back into the air soon. And here's our Master Eater once again. We got attacked by mist monsters on the way back into town. The Bracer managed to push them back somehow, but that was horrifying. Hard to believe an appetite today, even for me. I don't believe that for a second. We came back from the mines today with a Bracer escort, but along the way we were attacked by monsters we've never seen before. With the way they looked, scary. Can even hardly describe it. Even just remembering them makes me break into a cold sweat. I can tell I'm hungry, but I've just got no appetite. I envy Trent at times like this. With the miners back from the mine, things just got a whole lot busier. They all eat a lot, probably since their work is hard physical labor. Just as I was thinking the morning rush was over, and I'd get a break. Denzel, please hurry up and get back to the kitchen. We're dying in here. Let me guess, Denzel is checking on his wife? Maybe it's so Elise could get some rest? No, she's there as well. Hi there, it's nice to see you guys. Hey, what's wrong? Your expression seems awfully dark. No, it's okay, it's nothing. Really? You're not tired or anything? I do want you to do your best on the investigation, but don't push yourself too hard, okay? The morning rush finished, so I came up to see how she is. Seriously, she looks like she doesn't even have a care in the world while we... Still, with that kind of peaceful face on her, I suppose I don't need to worry too much right now. In that case, I better get back into the kitchen. I'm sure Faulkner's starting to lose it in there. He is, actually. But yeah, you cannot help but worry about the people that you love. It's just natural. I think we all have that. No problems at the moment. Our patrols are going normally for now. However, without anything changing, the enemy could strike at us again at any moment's notice. None of us can afford to let our guards down. Yeah, he's really giving it his all. We haven't seen anything suspicious yet, sir. Well, not that we all can see that far in this fog anyway. Looked like that army squad started patrolling the town. That's one hell of a patrol schedule too. Looks like. I wonder if it's something happened. Oh, and I don't mind my partner off to the side over there. He come down with another case of the same old disease again. The ant hunts. Oh, my sweet lady. I pride myself on my sobriety of thought, but this intoxication of love is real. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about, but, well, it's Anton. We know him by now. The people from the Royal Army has arrived. Army uniform seems out of place in a peaceful Roland. There isn't much choice given the circumstances, though. Right now, we need to prioritize security. We definitely do. Kittens! Yeah, so cute. Hello there. It must be hard working on a day like this. The fog doesn't seem like it's letting up at all. Really, what's going to happen to Roland? Well, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna handle it. I found an intriguing little general store on the Merchant Street. I got my boyfriend to buy me a lot of little things. My purse. I'm really gonna have to cut back on my spending for a while. Yeah, you can't keep buying gifts all the time. Daddy, let's play the word game. So first I start with Maple Cookie. Come on, Daddy, it's your turn. It's E from Maple Cookie. Ah, front to back. So you begin the word with the last letter of the previous one. I wish I brought a deck of cards. Feels like this really has become a parent-child trip. It definitely is. Alright, just go by the church. Should almost be it. Man, Pierce sure loves his one-on-one time with the goddess. He always stops by the church before grabbing lunch. If you ask him, he'd say it was the goddess that saved our butts. I want to be spared the thought for the praises that brought us back to town in one piece. Probably not. I don't have much else to do, so I'm here praying. Well, it's in my own style, but I'm praying with all my heart. Well, go for it. It didn't hurt anyone. Thanks to the goddess, I returned to town safely. Please, great Ideos, continue to watch over us and protect us. All the signs point to a case. Far Divine's guard is too tough. I can't get any details out of him. Maybe I should switch gears and pump this sister for info. You go pump Jack right ahead, sweetie. Oh, Estelle and Sherazard. Have you already met Father Captain? Yeah, he's minding the Perzel farm at the moment. I see, so that's it. Still, I sense some hesitation from you. What? You're not satisfied or okay, but for now you're carrying on. That's the impression I get. In which case, you should be commended for choosing to step forward rather than being trapped by hesitation. Seems you are moving in a positive direction. Perhaps thanks to the guidance of your good seniors. You're probably right. My, aren't you being honest for once? I'm always honest. Nothing comes from cursing one's weakness or failures. Right now, all anyone can do is try their best to overcome what hardship may come. Ultimately, that's the fastest way to resolve the situation. Yes, Father. Yes, we'll do that. He can see straight through Estelle. That's more than apparent. Hey, Armand, that expression isn't very beautiful. Ah, my adorable Ellie. Just as the fog engulfs the city, I'm wrapped in your love. Is he starting to get sick of all his romantic dribble? It feels he is, isn't it? Ah, a bit ago a priest came from the cathedral in the capital. Between his hairstyle and the way he spoke, he certainly left quite the impression. I wonder if that kind of style is popular in the capital right now. Alright, it might be a little bit of a longer episode, but I feel like it's a good thing just talking to everyone. So that way, when we start the next episode, we can directly go into it again. Mr. Ashton is a great soldier, but his unit isn't very good. Man, none of them have any sense at all. I can almost feel his suffering. Ashton has his men working like the clock tower. It's impressive to watch. By the way, good work evacuating all the citizens from the outlying areas to within the city walls. I'm sure the families of the miners must be relieved. I hope we can continue to rely on your support. Of course, as always. I thought you might wake up if I brought something to catch her attention, so I made Lida's favorite chamomile tea. Even though I knew, deep down, it probably wouldn't have any effect. I can just stand doing nothing for her. Yeah, I understand. It makes you feel totally helpless in a situation like this, but the only thing you can do is just watch and wait. Yeah, it's not a really nice feeling, is it? Oh well, there's a few more houses to go. And then we've touched base with everyone. Fremont, my husband, has been taking care of Father without getting a wink of sleep himself. I told him I could take over, but he won't go to bed. Oh, at this rate, he'll end up in a proper coma before Father does. Adios, Mercy. I'm going to make him let me take over for a while. I actually just finished with the seedling planting. We can't ship any lumber like this, so for now I have no work to do. In a way, it's good timing. It gives me time to take care of Redford. He really does care for the old guy, doesn't he? Not just because he married into the family, but he actually cares. Ah, thank Idios. My husband's back safe from the mine. Apparently some braces escorted him back to the city. I think this fog goes all the way up to the mountain. Just what's going on here? A nice man with red hair brought Daddy home. The man said that the fog has got in the mine too, so everyone had to evacuate. I'm so glad Daddy's home. Damn, I think the fog climbed that far up the mountain. We couldn't keep working like that, so we're just killing time until we could get word from the guild. They sent a few braces, so we managed to get back to town. We did get attacked by some damn fog monsters on the way back from the mountain road, though. If the braces hadn't been there, we would have been in real trouble. Okay, so like we already noticed, they're everywhere. Is it true that the soldiers outside are protecting us? I didn't know it was dangerous outside. That's why Daddy didn't want me to go outside. I have to say sorry to Papa. I called him a meanie, and that's wrong. Daddy loves you and he just wanted to protect you. So Ashton's squad will be guarding the town directly. Whew, good call. We still can't be careless with the fog this thick though. Anyway, I want to have Uni somewhere I can keep an eye on her. The ever-loving father, it definitely is. Alright, I think that's it. We could also just talk to the 3 stores. Let's check upon our favorite couple. Hey everyone, a royal army soldier just stopped by to greet us. Nice chap. Apparently the army will be watching over the city from today on. Normally, they're hard to approach and they're kind of imposing, if you know what I mean, but I admit, it's a relief to have the army folk around at a time like this. Humans really are all about that self-interest, huh? They sure are. So the texts are different with these ones as well. My, welcome everyone. Hard at work already, It was a bit of a shock to see the royal army come to town, but I can't deny it's a relief having these boys around right now. Well then, you take care out there. Yeah, I think that is the biggest thing they can do for the entire town. Just having them the ability to relax a bit. Welcome, are you members of the Brazier Guild by chance? In that case, I recommend some of these handy medicines to you. You won't regret buying some, I swear. Kitty's a hard worker. That whole thing about helping out the store was originally my mom's suggestion, but from the way she acts, it looks like she really does enjoy the work. I'm not exactly searching for a wife like my mom was doing, but I gotta admit, if I had to pick a partner for life, I picked someone like her. I feel like I could get along well with someone who likes shop work. He's warming up quite nicely. Kitty's been working so hard. It's not easy to impress Renan. Yes, I've got a good feeling about this. Not there yet, Mom. Just a little bit more. There's a lot of places I like to get shots off, like the Groom Gate or the Verte Bridge. I'm in Roland, but this is such a waste. Looks like the scheduled flights are grounded until the fog clears. In which case, it seems like I'll have to spend a long time here. I'll be less bored if there was at least some sightseeing to be doing here. Hey, look at the fog. It's all you ever want to see. Still, it's quite a shock to have the Royal Army show up. It's just some fog. Why are they so worked up about it? Sheesh. The Royal Army arrived a bit ago. They've begun patrolling around here. The commander of the unit is Ashton. It's great to have a local in charge and a relief to have them there, but it's also kind of scary. I mean, things must be pretty serious if the army has to mobilize, right? I was just talking to the old man about it, wondering if something had happened. It did, but right now, I don't think you want to know. Alright, so that's it for the entirety of the town, so I'm gonna leave it here. Like I said, next time we're gonna go into the Brazier Guild and see what we will do with the Perzels. I'm hoping we can send out a couple of extra soldiers just to carry them back into town, because I don't want them to stay there at the farm, because it's too far away and too hard to protect from a distance. So that's what I hope will happen, but we'll have to see for that next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, besides thank you, do hit the like button, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.